We're just about 15 seconds away from that closing bell. You can hear it sounding on this Tuesday, September 22nd.
Let's take a look at the action as the market settles right now. Of course, these prices will move around as it settles, but pretty much the finishing levels you're seeing here, the S&P gaining about 0.7% to 1071.5. Take a look at the Dow itself, adding about 48 points to 98.27, and the Nasdaq gaining the least of the three major indexes, up 0.4% at 2146. Really, it was the commodities producers and the financials helping to boost the indexes today. Let's get a breakdown of what else drove the market. Suzanne O'Halloran joins us from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. Courtney Donahoe is at our markets desk tracking the drop in the U.S. dollar today. And still with us is our featured guest, Mark Pato from Cantor Fitzgerald. Suzanne, let's start with you at the NYSE.
Well, Matt, investors are starting to believe this economic recovery is going to translate into stronger than expected profit growth. J.P. Morgan was a great example of that today. We had analyst Guy Mikowski at Bank of America saying that J.P. Morgan's third quarter profits will probably be 6.5% higher than he initially thought. J.P. Morgan shares gaining close to 4%, the strongest performer in the Dow Industrials today. Now, in the discretionary sector, Carnival Cruise Lines actually delivered a forecast that was better than what investors were expecting for the 09 year. They boosted their profit outlook, saying that higher ticket prices are helping. They also said bookings, which are a sign of future growth, compared to this time last year, are looking stronger. So we saw money flow into Carnival Cruise Lines, and of course its rival Royal Caribbean also got a boost on that positive news. Again, cruises, as we know, are certainly a discretionary item. I want to point out AIG, because I talked about it earlier in the program. AIG shares were higher today. In the last hour of trading, we saw a sharp sell-off. They had hit the highest level of the year. We are investigating what is behind that sell-off. As we know, there had been enthusiasm that potentially lawmakers were looking to ease that government rescue program based on a proposal by former CEO of AIG, Hank Greenberg. Again, AIG shares actually closing lower, pulling away from the best levels of the year. And I also want to mention the home retailers, because we continue to hear challenging times from a lot of the retailers, especially the home retailers. Lowe's today told investors that profits this year may not be as strong as what they were expecting. They are seeing some weakness in some of their stores. That dragged down the entire sector, which is their biggest rival, Home Depot. Home Depot was one of the weakest outperformers, Carol. So again, when we look at the two sectors, financial strong today, retailers not so great. Back to you.
All right, Suzanne. Good.